Welcome to our culinary journey through Vietnam. You think you know food? You've got Michelin stars on your eyes, mate. Vietnamese cuisine is a symphony of flavors, a delicate dance of fresh ingredients, bold spices, and culinary artistry that's been honed over centuries. Today, we're counting down the top 10 must-try Vietnamese dishes that'll make your taste buds sing. We're talking about dishes with the power to transport you straight to the bustling streets of Hanoi or the serene rice paddies of the Mekong Delta. So buckle up, you lot, and get ready to discover the magic of Vietnamese food. Right, you lot, let's talk pho. This isn't just any ordinary soup, it's a culinary masterpiece that has captured the hearts and taste buds of millions. This ain't just soup, it's a religion in Vietnam. From the bustling street markets to the cozy family kitchens, pho is everywhere. And it's more than just a meal, it's an experience. Imagine this: a rich aromatic broth simmered for hours with star anise, cinnamon, and cloves. The secret to a great pho lies in this broth, which is carefully tended to, ensuring every spoonful is packed with flavor. Then, you've got those silky rice noodles, just begging to be slurped. These noodles are the perfect vehicle for soaking up that delicious broth, making every bite a delight. And the meat? Tender slices of beef, chicken, or maybe even some meatballs, all cooked to perfection. Each type of meat brings its own unique texture and flavor to the dish, making it versatile and satisfying. Top it off with fresh herbs like Thai basil, cilantro, and a squeeze of lime, and you've got yourself a bowl of pure comfort. These herbs add a burst of freshness and a hint of complexity that elevates the entire dish. Listen, if you haven't had pho, you haven't lived. It's a communal dish that brings people together, whether you're sharing it with friends or enjoying it solo. It's the kind of dish that warms you from the inside out, the perfect cure for a rainy day or a hangover. There's something incredibly comforting about a hot bowl of pho when the weather is gloomy, or when you're feeling under the weather. Trust me, one bite and you'll be hooked. The combination of flavors, textures, and aromas is simply irresistible. Once you try it, you'll understand why pho is not just a dish, but a beloved tradition. Forget your soggy ham and cheese, we're talking banh mi. This is a sandwich with character, a fusion of French and Vietnamese flavors that'll knock your socks off. Picture this: a crusty baguette, baked fresh and light as air. Then you've got layers of savory fillings, tender grilled pork, rich pate, pickled vegetables for a tangy kick, and a sprinkle of fresh cilantro. It's a symphony of textures and tastes, all crammed into one perfect package. Don't even think about eating this with a knife and fork. You want to get your hands dirty and savor every single bite. Goi Cuốn or Vietnamese spring rolls are a breath of fresh air. We're talking vibrant, colorful rolls packed with fresh herbs, vermicelli noodles, and your choice of protein. Juicy shrimp, savory pork, or even tofu for my veggie mates. These delicate rolls are all about that perfect balance of textures. The soft rice paper, the crunch of fresh vegetables, and the tender filling. And the dipping sauce? Don't even get me started. A sweet and tangy concoction that brings the whole dish together. Goi Cuốn is light, refreshing, and perfect for sharing. Or not, I won't judge. Chapter 4. Bún Chả, Hanoi's smoky sensation. Listen up, because Bún Chả is a game changer. This Hanoi specialty is all about smoky, charred flavors that'll have you licking your plate clean. Imagine this: juicy pork patties and slices of pork belly, grilled over hot coals until they're caramelized and slightly charred. These beauties are then served with a bowl of tangy, sweet, and sour dipping sauce, a mountain of fresh herbs, and a generous helping of vermicelli noodles. You mix it all up, creating a flavor explosion in your mouth. It's messy, it's bold, and it's bloody brilliant. Chapter 5. Cao Lao Hoi An's hidden gem. Cao Lao, my friends, is a dish shrouded in mystery. This Hoi An specialty is a culinary enigma, a unique blend of flavors and textures that you won't find anywhere else. Imagine walking through the vibrant markets of Hoi An, the air filled with the aroma of street food, and stumbling upon a stall selling this extraordinary dish. The dish itself is a masterpiece. We're talking chewy, homemade noodles, often made with water from a secret well, they say. This water is believed to give the noodles their unique texture and flavor, making them unlike any other noodles you've ever tasted. The noodles are then topped with tender slices of pork, marinated to perfection. The pork is juicy and flavorful, adding a rich, savory element to the dish. It's a labor of love, with each slice carefully prepared to ensure the perfect bite every time. But that's not all. The dish is also adorned with a smattering of fresh herbs, adding a burst of color and freshness. These herbs are not just for garnish, they play a crucial role in balancing the flavors, providing a refreshing contrast to the rich pork and chewy noodles. And let's not forget the crunchy croutons. These little golden nuggets add a delightful crunch, making each bite a textural adventure. The croutons are often made from deep-fried squares of rice paper, adding yet another layer of complexity to the dish. The final touch is the broth. Light yet flavorful, it ties all the elements together, adding a subtle depth that enhances the overall experience. The broth is usually made from a combination of pork and chicken, simmered for hours to extract every bit of flavor. It's a true taste of Hoi An's rich culinary heritage, a dish that tells a story with every bite. From the secret well water to the meticulously prepared pork, every element of Cao Lao is steeped in tradition and history. So, when you find yourself in Hoi An, don't just pass by the street food stalls. Take a moment to savor this hidden gem. It's more than just a meal, it's an experience, a journey through the flavors and traditions of Vietnam. Trust me, you'd be a fool to miss it. Cao Lao is not just food, it's a piece of Hoi An's soul, a culinary treasure waiting to be discovered. Chapter 6. Mi Quang, a noodle soup with a twist. Mi Quang ha! This ain't your average noodle soup. This dish, hailing from Quang Nam province, is all about bold flavors and vibrant colors. We're talking turmeric-infused noodles, a rich and savory broth, and your choice of protein. Shrimp, pork, chicken, you name it. But here's the kicker. Mi Quang is served with a bed of fresh herbs, crunchy peanuts, and crispy rice crackers, adding a delightful textural contrast. It's a symphony of flavors and textures, a true celebration of Vietnamese cuisine. Chapter 7. Bánh Xèo, the pancake that's anything but flat. This Vietnamese delight is a culinary marvel that defies the conventional idea of a pancake. Bánh Xèo, or Vietnamese crepes, are a thing of beauty. These aren't your average pancakes. They're a vibrant, flavorful experience that tantalizes your taste buds. These crispy, golden brown delights are like the love child of a pancake and a crepe, and they're bloody delicious. Imagine biting into a perfectly cooked bánh xèo with its crispy edges and soft, savory center. Picture this, a thin, crispy batter made with rice flour and coconut milk, cooked to perfection on a hot griddle. The batter sizzles as it hits the hot surface, creating a symphony of sounds that promise a delightful meal. Then you've got a savory filling of shrimp, which adds a touch of the ocean's freshness to every bite. Pork, which brings a rich, hearty flavor, and bean sprouts, which add a satisfying crunch and a hint of earthiness. And mung beans, all cooked to perfection. Each ingredient complements the others, creating a harmonious blend of textures and flavors. Bánh xèo is all about that satisfying crunch, followed by an explosion of savory flavors. The contrast between the crispy exterior and the soft, flavorful filling is what makes it so special. And, don't forget to wrap it up in some fresh lettuce leaves with a dollop of dipping sauce. It's the perfect bite. The freshness of the lettuce and the tanginess of the sauce elevate the bánh xèo to a whole new level of deliciousness. It's a culinary experience that you won't soon forget. Chapter 8. Cơm Tấm, broken rice, whole lot of flavor. Don't let the name fool you, Cơm Tấm is anything but broken. This Vietnamese staple is all about simple ingredients done right. We're talking fluffy broken rice grains, cooked to perfection, and served with a variety of savory toppings. Think grilled pork chops, marinated to perfection and bursting with flavor. Add a fried egg, some pickled vegetables for a tangy kick, and a drizzle of fish sauce, and you've got yourself a flavor combination that's out of this world. Cơm Tấm is the kind of dish that's both comforting and satisfying, perfect for a quick lunch or a hearty dinner. Chapter 9. Cha Ca Hanoi's Fishy Delight. Cha Ca, my friends, is a Hanoi institution. This dish is all about fresh, flaky fish, cooked to perfection and bursting with flavor. We're talking marinated fish, typically turmeric and dill, pan-fried to golden brown perfection. It's then served with a mountain of fresh herbs, vermicelli noodles, and a side of dipping sauce. You mix it all up, creating a symphony of flavors and textures that'll have you hooked. Cha Ca is a true testament to the freshness and simplicity of Vietnamese cuisine. Chapter 10. Hủ Tiếu, Southern Vietnam's soul-satisfying soup. Last but not least, we've got hủ tiếu, a beloved noodle soup from southern Vietnam. This dish is all about a clear, flavorful broth, often made with pork or seafood, and a variety of toppings that'll make your taste buds sing. We're talking chewy rice noodles, tender slices of pork, succulent shrimp, and a medley of fresh herbs. Hủ tiếu is the kind of soup that warms you from the inside out, perfect for a chilly evening or a light yet satisfying meal. It's a true taste of southern Vietnamese cuisine and a fitting end to our culinary journey. So there you have it, you lot. 10 Vietnamese dishes that'll make you want to book a one-way ticket to Hanoi. From the fragrant depths of pho to the crispy delights of bánh xèo, Vietnamese cuisine is a culinary adventure waiting to be explored. Thanks for joining us on this delicious journey through Vietnam's culinary delights. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more food adventures. Now go forth and eat.